What's up guys, so I am back in Fish today, and there has been a new update. The advent calendar has been added, and there also is the Appraise Anywhere Game Pass, Spawn Boat Anywhere Game Pass. There are 3 new limited bobbers, and there are improvements to performance supposedly. They supposedly fixed an issue where selling a bunch of fish all at once. You also can now multi-buy bait crates. There is now another category to auto sell gemstones, so it won't sell those. And they actually fixed something that was pretty annoying to me. So whenever you used to type something over here, like let's say the GPS, before the hotbar down here would disappear, so you couldn't drag it down into your inventory, which I am glad that they did fix. Also, as you guys can see here in the shop, there are limited time bobbers as well and a bundle. But as you guys can see, down here is the Appraise Anywhere Game Pass for $4.99 and the Spawn Boats Anywhere Game Pass for $2.99 Robux. So guys, as you guys can see, there also has been a big change to this side of the map on Moosewood. There is a new NPC with 2 trees that say Advent, so let's go talk to him. Hey Fisher, happy Fishmas. Can I see the calendar? So this right here is the Advent calendar. They also changed down here. You can now switch between bobbers, baits, and lanterns. So I am gonna equip it. And as you guys can see, it is now on my side. I actually am going to try this out in the Desolate Deep because those places get really dark when you go down there. So as you guys can see, I am now here. So let me go ahead and equip my advanced diving gear and my super flippers. So it does get really dark down here, so I am going to try to test it out. So as you guys can see, this right here is with the lantern. And if I go turn it off, this is now without the lantern. So it does give you a bit of brightness in those closed dark areas. So I am actually going to go back and talk to this guy. And as you guys can see here in the outline, there are actually some new rods on day 5 and on day 9. So I actually am going to skip all so I can show you guys every single reward that is in the advent calendar. It is only 149 Robux, so a lot of you might be able to buy it. And there we go. I now have all of these things from the advent calendar. So as you guys can see, there are some boats, there are some lanterns, there are some bobbers, there are emotes and stuff. But these are the 2 main things I was buying it for: the new antler rod and the new North Star rod. So let me go check those out. So as you guys can see, I now have a whole bunch of other lanterns now. But what I wanted to check out was these 2 rods, the antler rod and the North Star rod. So the antler rod does have 25% lure speed, 45% luck, 0.02 control, minus 4% resilience, and a max kg of 200 kilograms, which really isn't a lot. But it does have the effect that all fish have a 25% chance to be jolly. So as you guys can see, this is what it looks like. It is red and it does have some antlers. What is pretty negative about this rod is that its max weight is only 200 and its resilience is pretty bad. Now the North Star rod. The North Star rod has a lure speed of 5%, a luck of 30%, a control of 0.04, a resilience of 12%, and a max kg of 875. So let me check this one out, and I do not believe this one has an effect. It doesn't say anything on the description. This is what it looks like. It just has a star on the top. So this rod is pretty alright if you are a new player, but as you guys can see, you do get it on day like 9, and I'm pretty sure if you do play for 9 days straight, you can just get a better rod than that. You could get the steady rod right here, which is one of the best mid-game rods. It does cost $7,000, but I think if you play for 9 days, you should be able to get it pretty easily. I only got it in like a day of grinding when I was starting out, so it didn't really take too long. But now I actually am going to check out the new baits as well. As you guys can see, we do have peppermint worms, aurora baits, and we do have holly berry down here. I'm pretty sure those are all the new ones. The peppermint worm does give you 50 preferred luck, 30 universal luck, 20 resilience, and -5 lure speed. So it is pretty good. Now the aurora bait does have 100 preferred luck, 30 universal luck, resilience of 10, and the lure speed of -5. So that one is actually better than the peppermint worm. It is kind of similar stats, but the preferred luck is actually way more on this one. It's actually double. But now let's check out the holly berry. The holly berry does have a preferred luck of 80, a universal luck of 30, a resilience of 10, and a lure speed of -5. So what I can see that changes from all these 3 is just the preferred luck. It just keeps increasing the better one you have. And guys, I think the last thing in this update is that there is actually a new boat. And then here we have it. It is holiday themed speedboat. So it is exactly like the luxury speedboat, which costs $20,000. It does have a max speed of 150, a steering of 54, and an acceleration of 0.3. So it is still worse than the jet ski, but it is pretty good. It is way better than the Flying Dutchman that we did have for Fisch, right? So let me spawn it in and I'll show you guys how it looks. So this is the brand new holiday speedboat. There is a snowman on the back, which is pretty cool. There are some gifts on the back. You do have some ornaments on the wing, and it also has a red nose. And guys, for the last thing, I am going to check out some of these new game passes. So I actually am going to buy the Spawn Boat Anywhere game pass, because sometimes when I do go to the Ancient Isles, the boat gets sucked up by a whirlpool and that gets really annoying. So I am going to purchase this one, and there we go. So as you guys can see at the bottom, a brand new icon has appeared and it does say boats. So if I actually go down here and select that one and then click, it does bring up my boats menu, and it is really helpful so that you can just spawn your boat anywhere that you are. As you guys can see, I'll just spawn it right here and then I can get in it immediately. So you actually have to wait 47 seconds before spawning another boat. I don't know if it's always been like that, but with the game pass it is like that. So that is going to be everything for this video, guys. It is a pretty alright update. The main thing is just this advent and the new game passes. But if you are still watching, thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing. At 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do some game pass giveaways. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.